You sod.
Fall on me up. I want to be this side, don't I?
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, he shoot stars. He's got a boomerang. He's got a boomerang, doesn't he?
Not in the middle, please. Not in the middle.
How long is it on the star? Yeah.
Okay, I've got his shield down. Sorry there, wasn't going to get him.
I'm going to quickly pop the toilet myself. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back.
Just... Oh! Oh, come on! I was just out of reach! Really? Seriously? Oh my god! Me, Mel. Not hitting many. I'm dead. No way. I hate that attack. We've switched sides, have we? It's interesting.
I really hope that doesn't mess me up.
Why on earth has it done that?
No idea. I should say, I really hope that doesn't change your abilities to keep the final phase. Anything like that. Shouldn't make that big of a difference, should it?
No, I think the only big thing, the only thing it might do is might make it a bit awkward if he does the spread shot firework attack as his first move, since you're sort of now further over to the right hand side of the screen that you might have to sort of get used to dodging it in the middle of the screen. But other than that, the stars and the black hole attack, you'll be able to get into position easily enough. Or the best you can for the star one anyway. As much as anyone can for that attack.
What are you doing?
Bastard! That was just...
Oh.
Please don't jump to the middle, please.
Right then.
You are an absolute sod.
Boomerang.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
And then. Oh wait. How did I not die?
Six.
Get under it.
Okay, here we go again. Oh my goodness me. Terrible pattern.
With the stuff. Couldn't get under it.
Yeah, that last... You end up getting cornered on that the last part of the star swirling attack. It's really annoying. So the best thing I can see is to sort of try and avoid getting in the corner, but easier said than done.
Well, that's what I died trying to do, was trying to get myself further into the middle, rather than get into the starting time. Messed up the timing on it.
No, can't quite get on that one. That's just too high as well. No. Not going that close to him. I'm assuming his shield would kill you. I've never, nor do I have the desire ever to test that out, but I'm assuming it would. Pretty sure the music's going to loop again. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Right. That was way too close to the laser barrier on the right-hand side for my liking. Now we deal with the Hadouken barrier of nonsense. Okay, two there very late on. I'm actually amazed to survive that. One of my biggest fears on this phase as well is jumping through the bloody platforms and landing on the spikes below. This bit always makes me nervous. Got through it. I don't think I've done much damage though, so this is going to go on for way longer than I would have liked. Which means I might have to dodge this again. Okay. I like that angle. That was good. Teleported in right in the middle of the screen. I've got no complaints this time about that. Okay, that's way more annoying than it was the last time. Whoa! Oh my goodness me. Done it again! Done it again! Why? Why not just have this done? Why? I don't even know what happened. It's like I couldn't see a bloody platform to stand on. And the oh! Oh. I have no idea how I survived that. Jesus. That was amazingly kind of him. Bloody shurikens! Okay, I think that's okay. Yep. Right, please. The only thing with this is that it's a time crunch segment, so you've got to be blooming quick at getting the shots in, or you're going to run out of room, and I have done. Brilliant. Oh, don't believe it. That final bit, I said the final phase was reasonably easy, and I'd still sort of stand by that, but there are still things that are just annoying, and the final phase, I can't believe how much of a sodding time crunch that is, because I felt like I did pretty good damage there, and I was still at least, I would say, 3 or 4 shots short.
Yeah, when it flashes light like that, that's when you hit that. So probably obvious.
Oh my god! Ah!
Oh, Hadouken. Whoa, fucking stars. You've got to be around, you've got to be around.
Oh my god, I thought I died to the boomerang.
Star. More stars. Right. Did I just do that? I actually just thought I was you.
Oh no.
Entire fight that I've done that. Oh, I thought I was past me. That's a stupid mistake.
Oh, how irritating.
Doesn't make any sense why I would do that, but
Wow. Look how much the platforms haven't even spawned in yet. That just goes to show how well that kind of went, at least for me. That was about the earliest I've ever beaten that, or got past that, by an absolute country mile. It's a terrible angle. That beam seems way higher than what I would have thought it would be. You've got to be kidding me! I'm so fed up with this. I'm so fed up with this. I feel like now I'm trying to pinch time by getting down quicker so that I have more time for that sodding, annoying time crunch segment, but I'm just missing the timing by literally fractions of seconds. I don't know what really I did wrong in that time crunch segment last time. I felt like I stayed close to him and I got quite a few shots in, but I was still short. I don't understand what I was doing wrong. And now I'm feeling like I've got to pinch a few seconds in.
I would say definitely be easier if you could get that.
Sorry?
Maybe easier if we could both get exactly that additional damage.
Oh yeah, to double the damage, or obviously in theory halve that time. Halve? That's not a word. Halve that time. I'm dead. Oh. Well, I do wonder, looking at that last go, that laser beam seemed a lot higher than what I was expecting it to be. This might be absolutely atrocious, given that you could quite easily dodge it up above, and it's like the second to last move, but I almost kind of want to see whether or not I don't have to bother with that section. Like, I could literally stay on the floor. And that will be below the laser beam, so I don't even have to worry about the platform bit. That would also mean that I am on the floor already when that time crunch segment begins, and and it gives me a bit of extra time.
I doubt you would have overlooked that.
I almost feel like I have to for peace of mind, but obviously if it doesn't work, it feels absolutely stupid. But because I sort of doubt it too, but that laser beam the low laser beam there looked really high, or higher than I was expecting. So I do wonder if there is just room at the bottom, just on the ground to literally. What am I doing? To yeah, we don't have to worry about platform hopping. Because even though that bit's not even that difficult, it's just if it gives me even if it just gives me one extra second to get a few more hits in on that time crunch segment, I do wonder whether it's worth it, because I don't know where I went wrong. Why? I'm so fed up with this.
You get you a... Oh.
That's just ridiculous.
You can't survive it. You can't survive that.
That was just ridiculous. Wow.
Fine.
You sod. No! Please dash. Please dash, you.
Now we got it. Okay. Right. Why am I doing that? I don't...
It's not my hard attack to dodge.
Absolutely stupid. Minute. Let's go look. Over.
Alright. Whoa. You know what? I've got to do it.
Really? Wow.
Really? Please die. Please, nothing garbage here.
There's a thing at the end.
Yeah, please. Oh, yes!
Okay. Good job.
Oh my god, it's done! Ah! Right, pausing the recording. Okay, yay, it's done. We don't have to deal with that boss anymore. So, something that, well, do you want to go about the death count since you're the one who noticed it?
This is clearly wrong because Musto. Yeah, I have definitely not died less times than Musto. So, yeah, there's something up with that death count.
It might be, if we think it might be something to do with an artifact of the fact that we had to get a save from the creator to put us back at the final boss, so the death counter could have been completely off-skewed by that. I don't know why there's a sort of a white, I don't know, maybe not appearing on your screen, but there's a sort of a white, half of a white rectangle sort of around my death counter. I don't know why that's there, but...
Notice that.
Anyway, I believe if we go to the right, Yes, they're all the secret bosses. We can get what looks like a reward.
There is more.
Press T. We can become small.
Oh yay! I can just imagine the fun we're gonna have with this.
Yeah. And yeah, I think we'll jump in the credits. Oh boy. We will probably debate whether or not we're going to do the sort of additional content stuff. We're kind of a bit drained after that final boss. It'd be good, maybe good to get back to platforming, but yeah, we might sort of have a look at the final content, see whether whether we want to sort of do it, and maybe that will follow later. If not, then this will be the end. But yeah, I think we're both just incredibly jaded after that final boss.
Yep, that'll definitely be one way to put it. I mean, as I said, I really enjoyed the platforming in this game. It's just that boss has just left such a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah, there's a couple of little things on some of the secret bosses. Secret Boss 3 kind of got me a little bit irritated, and I know there were a couple of screens on the final stage, that very final one on Kill the Guy, and also the avoidance stuff on the Magnanimity one. But yeah, I echo Leo's comments on that. Overall, the platform, this has been not only has it been a really fun experience, other than that final boss, it's been great sort of actually playing this with you as well. And actually, it's such a unique game in that respect. In you know, when you're playing as with two players, and for instance, unlike Boshies, which we did have a sort of a co-op mode, you're not having to work in tandem there. So I love the fact that you get to play with someone else and you have to work together in order to get through the game.
The element of dependency that Nemego worked into this game, I thought was excellently done. And as I said before, and it's something that I do want to stress. My experiences of this game are diametrically opposed. With regards to everything except for the final boss, it's been brilliant. You know, I would put this up there as one of my favourites. You know, well up there with my favourite pen games. But yeah, you know, I don't feel like there's much more I can say about the final boss. I think my feelings regarding it are probably pretty obvious at this point. It's just been a miserable fight. It's a shame, but oh well.
Yeah, it's a kind of. No, go on.
I didn't want to be too. I didn't want to come across too negative, but at the end of the day, that's all I have for that boss is just negativity. I'm afraid. Yeah, I don't know why. You know, when I fought the final boss of Bound and Find My Destiny, I was fighting that for bloody ages as well. But I don't know. There was just something about on that. Yeah, they just felt tedious to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Particularly the first phase, the randomness of the stars and that fight, and the final attack on the first phase are just can be kind of random. So I completely echo that. I think up to the final boss, this has been a fabulous experience. As I wouldn't trade up to that point in time. That final boss is just. I mean, we have literally. I'm pretty sure at part 20, which would have been sort of us getting to the final boss, was uploaded before Christmas, or we certainly got to that point before Christmas. It is now, as we are recording this, the beginning of April, and we have been pretty much every week when we've been meeting up, setting aside at least an hour, if not two, to try and beat this boss. And although I did beat it beforehand. We'd say we did want to sort of put the final boss, try and get us both through, you know, a bit more and sort of, you know, and such. But yeah, it's been over 3 months since now either of us have actually completed it for the second time. For having played for, I would say, at least an hour, if not 2 hours, every week for 3 months. So. Yeah, I feel like I'm just unfortunately thoroughly sick of that boss, but everything up to it has been a lot of fun, and it's been a lot of fun doing it with someone else as well. The actual co-op element of it, having to work in tandem with someone else and in cooperation. All the gimmicks and such like that. I know you're not necessarily a fan of the teleport one, Liam.
You know, I'd take it over the final boss.
But
An entire area made of that would be preferable.
yeah, but, I think other than that, the other gimmicks that have been sort of introduced have been really interesting, and yeah. Other than that final boss, which unfortunately has just left such a bittersweet sort of feeling on this game. As I say, we may well have a look at the additional content and see whether that's something we'll plough our way through. But yeah, this could be the end. But we could have some more. So yeah, I'll probably keep you posted either in maybe another Let's Play on that front, or I'll put up. I was going to say I was going to put up an annotation on this video, but YouTube's probably not going to let me do that by the time this gets uploaded. So yeah, wonderful. Thanks YouTube on that front.
I'm not opposed to doing more platforming. I think the biggest issue with that final boss, or at least towards the end, was just the monotony of it always. That's all we were doing. It was the same thing over and over and over and over again. So maybe something different wouldn't be an issue. I think it just overstayed its welcome. So I don't think I'd necessarily be opposed to doing some platforming, because as I said before, I really enjoyed the platforming of the game. So
just pray it doesn't include. Just pray it doesn't include heavy teleporting.
Even that would be a breath of fresh air at this point. Really would.
Yes, so well, I guess, I'm sort of disappointed to sort of leave at least this at the moment on sort of such a negative point, but yeah, that final boss is something else. We've spent just hours of time just sort of invested in that boss, sort of getting not very far and just getting more and more frustrated with it. So yeah, we will almost certainly at least look at the post or the sort of post game stuff. But yeah, depending on what it is, that may or may not follow. But yeah, I think that's probably the end of this video. So yeah, stay tuned, possibly for another part, or depending on what the next bit is, this could be the end.
Well, if we do another part, hopefully we'll be in a better mood.
Yes, if we do a better part, we'll be in a better mood. Unless, of course, it's massive teleporting.
Yeah. Oh dear. All right. Well, see you guys next time.
Yes. Cheerio.